Hello, Guardians. It is Ebontis here, and it is July 3rd. We are in a new month now, and kind of a good thing. Hopefully, July is better than June. We're over here in the tower. Xur has arrived, so let's see what he's got to offer. Don't forget to buy your exotic engram. Always a chance at either filling a exotic that you haven't already got yet, so kind of working through that checklist, or if you do have just about everything, it will be giving you a random piece of exotic armor. Make sure if you do want a piece of exotic armor for a certain class, you're on that class when you buy it. So if you want something for the Warlock, don't be on your Titan. Cool? All right, let's see what he's got for sale. All right, so first we've got the Huckleberry, a gun, honestly, that is really fun to use. I just wish it had a better place in the meta and everything, because if you give away energies or heavies for your exotic, it's typically kind of hard to consider using a kinetic exotic. But it is still a fun exotic to use. It is the submachine gun Huckleberry, and your trait is Ride the Bull. Increased rate of fire and recoil while you're holding down the trigger. Kills with this weapon reload a portion of the magazine. Now, if you've got the catalyst, what it does is fully reload the magazine on a kill. So if you get a kill, you can continually fire. And you've got Rampage on this thing. So if you continue to kill enemies, you stack up Rampage pretty quickly. So that goes fairly quickly. It fires faster. You got to kind of hold the recoil in control. So I'm sure it's a little easier on PC personally than console. But if you're just continually killing things, it goes really fast, and you can just start mowing, shooting faster with Rampage ×3. It's actually a powerful little weapon in the right place. Now, you do need a lot of enemies coming at you that you can continually kill things, because the reload speed, as you can tell, is tragic. It's very, very slow when you actually do need to reload it, hence why, one, the catalyst is a good thing to go for once you get it. Definitely try and make sure you spend the time to do that. But just, getting that chance to reload the portion of the magazine or fully with the catalyst to continue taking advantage of Rampage is a lot of fun. So it's a cool weapon. I feel like it needs some tweaking to kind of come up to like the actual meta. But right now, I don't see anybody like running around with this thing doing amazing stuff, but it's still a cool weapon to have. Hopefully that covers this one. Again, if you don't have it, definitely buy it. At some point, it might be really cool. For the hunters, we've got the Lucky Pants, and these are going to be boots, and you've got a legally modded holster. Precision hits load 1 round to the chamber of a stowed hand cannon. Hand cannons ready faster and are more accurate immediately after swapping to them. So depending on what your loadout is, you've got really fast swapping, you've got more accuracy after swapping, and you're going to get precision hits loading chambers into the hand cannon. So say you're using an auto rifle or something like that, you could potentially like get or even a sniper rifle. I'm sure this is actually what some people do. Get a sniper rifle body shot or a headshot or something like that. Switch over, have a hand cannon kind of ready to go with more accuracy. Take down somebody close, take down somebody far away. Now, somebody who's a lot smarter than me at PvP probably can really tell you how these work. But they have some potential. Definitely check out other people's videos on, uses of these things. For our stats down here, we've got 61 total, so not the highest I've seen from Xur, but at least it's definitely in the 60s and not the 40s, so it's better. Mobility 9, Resilience 14, Recovery 9, Discipline 6, Intellect 9, and Strength 14. For a hunter, Mobility is a good stat to have always, so that's a little low, but at least not terrible. Resilience for PvP, not a bad thing. Probably where you're going to be using this thing, because I don't see this being much of a PvE exotic. Probably a very, highly skilled PvP player could use this. So mobility, resilience, recovery, you could probably move some strength up to that one, but that's up to you. So an okay exotic, but I'm sure in the hands of a highly skilled person, actually probably pretty cool. For the Titans, we've got the Mask of the Quiet One. Now, the perk here is Dreaded Visage. Grants ability energy when you're damaged. It's pretty straightforward, but you take damage all the time in this game. So this is a nice thing about this exotic and why I like it. It's because you put it on and forget about it, and you're always getting something from it. So your melee, your grenade, your class ability, all of those are getting a little boost while you're taking damage. And, unless you're just hiding the entire time. If you're playing the game, you're taking damage. PvP or PvE, you can take advantage of this. Also, when critically wounded, so when your health gets down to that red, it's usually pretty obvious because the screen flashes. If you get a kill, you're going to regain maximum health back. So you're going to be able to get back into the fights quicker. If you get in those tough spots and do get that kill, keep pushing for that kill because it's going to help you survive. And in PvP, if you're trading out and you're almost dead, but you do survive, you are ready to go rather quickly. So I don't know if this is not a game-breaking exotic. It's just one you can put on, get benefits from it all the time. It's actually pretty cool. It's one that I really actually like for Titans. For the stats, let me turn this thing so we can read these. Mobility 7, Resilience 9, Recovery 16. Not too shabby for recovery. Getting your health back up. Discipline 2. Now, you are getting ability energy, so you might want to throw like a discipline mod on this one, but 2 is really low. But I will say intellect at 20 and recovery at 16, but intellect at 20, I've actually not seen since Xur started in Season of Arrivals have a stat roll of 20 yet. So for one, it's nice to see that stat rolls can get a little more varied, which is good. And if the ability energy you're getting from damage doesn't help the super, which I don't think it does, but somebody let me know if I'm wrong, having a higher intellect stat here is a good thing. It's 2 more tiers right there. Strength of 8 as well. So 62 total, not bad. But again, as a Titan, if you just want one that you can use kind of all the time, this is a pretty good one, and you'll get benefits from it a lot. Finally, for the Warlocks, we have the Lunafaction boots. Now, if you are a Warlock, you should probably buy these if you don't have them. And it's coming with a 64 stat roll, pretty evenly spread, so buy them. But let's cover what they do. Alchemical Etchings. Your rifts gain the additional ability to increase weapon reload speed. Empowering rifts make weapons effective over longer ranges. So rifts are powerful, and this also counts for Well of Radiance as well. So Well of Radiance is going to allow both other rifts and faster reload speed, which is a really good thing if you're trying to pump damage into a boss. Technically, Well of Radiance is 25% weapon damage boost, and then the bubble from Titans is 30, but you can still grab the bubble perk, walk into the well, still have that in effect, and still have the reload speed. So if you have a couple people in a party pairing up, Lunafactions are still good for that really quick reload speed. Empowering Rift at longer ranges, I don't know how effective this really is still. I know when that switched over to help with range with this exotic, people were shotgunning Callus and just destroying him. So it's still pretty cool, and bonus range is good for all things, so not too shabby. But generally, the reload boost is the big thing that you're going to get, and it does count in well. So for you solar people out there, this is a good thing. And as I said, it comes with 64 stats, pretty evenly spread, a little higher in resilience, discipline, and intellect. Not terrible in recovery, but could be a little higher. But all in all, pretty reasonable stat rolls. So if you're a Warlock and you don't have these, or your stat roll is not the greatest, make sure you pick this pair up and, switch out what you got. That pretty much covers it for Xur this week. I know it's been a little quiet. I've been playing through Last of Us on my stream. I finished it the other day, so I'm going to try and potentially do a review, but it could be a long-winded one, so let me know if you guys want to see a long-winded Last of Us review, spoiler free or not. And also, tonight we are going to be recording the Last Word podcast. So if you guys want to check it out, it will be twitch.tv/Ebontis, and it's going to be 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern tonight. So Friday, July 3rd, we're going to have Nim plays an awesome Crucible Gambit, just an overall cool guy in the community. So looking forward to chatting it up tonight. Some good stuff to talk about with Iron Banner and matchmaking and all that type of stuff. So join us tonight, twitch.tv/Ebontis. 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. If you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like below, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, hit the alert bell if you also haven't yet. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter as well. Thank you guys. Have an awesome one. I'll see you soon.